All right, so I'm on the way home. I was able to get off early today to go trick or treating tonight with the kids. Um, so I didn't watch too much. I didn't watch too many videos today, as far as like informational wise. But I did see a little bit about them voting for the impeachment inquire rules. Man, this is getting out of control. But I mean, I can see how they won, and I guess it benefits us in a way, because now we can sit in and hear what they have to say in these questions. But man, these people are out of control. Now, I don't understand why they want to see the demise of our president. I mean, can't they realize that if he fails, we all fail? That if just imagine this, okay? He's the pilot, okay? He's flying this plane, okay? And you're like, you know what, man? F this pilot, man. I'm gonna take him out, and I'm gonna throw him off the plane. I don't care what the consequences are. I was telling my buddy, man. I said, look, man, these Democrats are just fishing, man. Pelosi and all them, they're just fishing, and they don't care how many worms they drown. Hey, they don't care. Okay, they don't care about the outcome that's going to happen and the backlash that comes with it. But in reality, they know that it's not going to work, because obviously the Republicans are going to let that happen when it gets to the next stage, right? If they go to the informal impeachment trial, okay? Because right now it's all about inquiries, right? Get everybody in there, get everybody talking mess, get everybody talking crazy and this and that. But man, these people are something else, okay? Because like I said, I'm glad that we are going to now be able to sit in here and watch what is happening, or we'll get a glimpse of it. The Republicans will get a glimpse of it. They'll publicize some of the stuff, but we're limited on what kind of questions we can ask and all this other different things. But I mean, so in a way, it's good that we get to see what's going on. But you're giving these people the right to make the rules up as they go along. And to be honest, look how many of these people that are in office that are running for president. I think they should sit there and withdraw themselves from any type of voting that goes on inside of the House or inside of anything, Congress or whatever. They shouldn't even be able to make an opinion. I think once you put your name in the hat to become president, once you say I'm running for 2020, you don't get a say. You don't get a say, because now you're looking out for your best interest. Because just think about it. You sit there and go, hey, look, I want to be your president. I want to be the next president. But the president that we have now, he's no good. He's no good for the American people. This and that. Vote for me. And then go into these votes and vote against him. Because that's what I don't understand. How are you going to sit there and run for president and hold your office seat, and while trying to make the president look bad? Look, I'm not going to say Donald Trump is perfect, not even by a little bit. Okay, for the simple fact is that, look, everyone has a past, and what I've heard and what I've seen is that everyone with money, they always have to do something along the way. Somebody's got to get screwed in order for them to keep growing and keep coming up with more and more money. But look at all these people in office. Look at them. They have all this money, okay? Their salary isn't that big. And to be honest, I would sit there and if I was in charge, I wouldn't allow not one congressman, not one House representative. I wouldn't let nobody dabble in investments, especially in foreign or even locally. because then that corrupts where they stand at. Okay, man, these people aren't worried about nothing. Look, we're writing their checks, and then they're gonna do whatever it takes to protect their money. Okay, because I would do the same thing, right? If I sat there and I'm making $100,000 a month or $100,000 a year, and somebody's sitting there going, hey, you know what? I think you're up to something. You know, we're gonna have to question this. You know, so I'm gonna try to make sure I protect my money. But yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. Usually, one of the videos I watch streams it live, right? They stream anything to do with when they're voting for something or when they're doing presidential rallies and stuff like that. They tend to do it live. I haven't seen any posts from them lately. But then again, a lot of their videos, I'm not getting their notifications on some of their videos too. So I can understand that too. That maybe I just didn't get the notification. But like I said, I'm glad that we're going to be able to get in there. We're going to get to see what's going on. But they're only trying to pick people that they're going to try to get to badmouth Donald Trump. But to be honest, I really don't care, because I'm voting for Donald Trump. I'm voting for Donald Trump regardless, you know, what they say. Because to be honest, I mean, we're doing great. We're doing great as a nation. We're doing great as a republic. And to be honest, they sit there and they're all mad about him saying that you know, you need to investigate this person or you're not gonna get this money. So and who cares? Okay, because look at it. This is our money. That's our money that he's saying, look, I'm gonna give y'all Democrats and everyone else said, yeah, give them this money. Give Ukraine this money to help them out. But we don't care what the heck they've done in their country? No, it don't work that way. That'd be like me saying, but see, I had a person say, oh, well, you know, it's bad that Donald Trump would do something like that. Look, what's worse? I will give you money if you fire this prosecutor, or I will give you money if you investigate someone. See, when you do an investigation, you're just looking into them, right? You're only going to press criminal charges if you can find criminal charges, right? You can't sit there. You're not going to sit there and go, hey, you know, I'm gonna do this investigation. Yeah, it's not going to look good, whatever. But hell, they were doing investigations on Donald Trump well before anything. So, and he still won. If they're worried that it was going to affect Joe Biden's outcome, hell, I wouldn't vote for Joe Biden. I want nobody from the past administration. But and if, say, Donald Trump wins this next election, right? I might think about Pence running. Like, yeah, you know, Pence ran, and he was like, you know what, we're gonna keep this thing going, and he runs for president. Then I'd probably vote for him, because you know, they're doing such a great job now. But if I had to vote for anyone from any of the other campaigns and the other presidencies, hell no, I wouldn't vote for any of them. You know, see, I wasn't always a Trump supporter. Okay, I wanted him to win. Yeah, I didn't sit there and I wasn't going, oh, I'm voting for Donald Trump when the election comes and this and that, because I didn't know anything about this man other than he's a billionaire and he's famous, right? He has a show and everything, right? But the thing is that reason why I wanted him to win is because I was hoping he would switch things up. Look, if you sit there, if you tell me all these years, everything's been the same. Racism's the same. Hatred's the same. Money's the same. Every time you make a little bit more money, inflation grows, price of food goes up. Keeps you in the exact same spot you were in 10 years ago. Okay? 10 years ago, you can make $5 less and have the exact same stuff as you have now. Okay? And so nothing has sat there and was great over all these years. You sit there and so if I want something to change, why would I vote somebody in that that's going to keep things the same? Like, I want things switched up. And so I like Donald Trump because you know what? He's going to sit there and talk some crap to you. And I like that, okay? Look, because I know, the way I look at it is like, what if I was president, right? What if I was president, somebody's talking crazy? I'm going to talk crazy back. You know, stand your ground. That's one of the things that we do down here in Texas. We stand our ground. All right, whatever we believe in, whatever we stand for, we stand there strong. Okay, you know. But I kind of worry though, because we're gonna get a lot of people from California here in Texas, and it's getting pretty democratic in some areas, especially if you go down there to Austin or where else was there? Dallas. You go down to Dallas, go down to Austin. Houston's getting like that. I sat there and so they're getting really soft. They're getting really, really soft. But so I'm not really too worried about the state overall going blue, but I do worry about the influence it's growing on my community out here. But yeah, this impeachment thing, you know, it's a whole bunch of crap. Really what they're trying to do is they know they're not going to get the impeachment, obviously. Well, they can impeach him in the House, obviously, but once it goes to the Senate, no, it's going to get blocked down. It ain't going nowhere. But the fact of the matter is they want to drag his name through the mud as long as they can and make him look as bad as they can until the election, right? So for anyone who's on the fence, right? Like, say, for instance, when I was on the fence, when I didn't know if I wanted him to win or not, I wasn't going to vote for Hillary. I wasn't going to vote for Hillary. And it's not because I didn't want a woman to be president, because I think if a woman became president, fine, so be it. If she's good at what she does, let her do it. Like, you know what? Candace Owens could run for president. I'd be cool with that. Shit, she seems pretty tough. Okay? She's going to tell you like it is, too. You know, I vote for anyone who's going to sit there and try to look out for everyone's best interest. And by looking out for everyone's best interest is making sure that everyone's looking out for themselves. Making sure that you're protecting yourself financially, physically, just, you know, trying to make sure you grow. But, so, heck, yeah, and these candidates that are running for on the Democratic side, nah, they ain't got a chance. They ain't got a chance, and that's why they were hoping Hillary was going to come back. Now they're hoping because she's got what until November, sometime in November, to put her name in the hat, or she's out. And they're hoping, they're praying, they're like, oh, please, Hillary, please come back, because we can't win. We don't have what it takes. And I wish they would stop calling these people Democrats, really, to be honest. I really think they should stop calling them Democrats. They should start calling them by what they are, and they're socialist. Okay? I can see the idea of socialism, but it won't work. It won't work. As long as greed runs through people's hearts, and as long as you keep trying to control what people are going to do on every level and micromanage everything that people do in society, they'll never work. Never. Okay? And, you know, I sat there, when they were talking about free healthcare, right? We need free healthcare. Alright? I sat there and I could see the idea. Right? I could see the idea. Okay? You know, but we won't be able to have free healthcare if the cost of prescriptions and doctor visits and all that are so goddamn high. You want our government to pay that kind of money, which our government is funded by us. So you're still paying it overall, and then you're talking about raising taxes to cover all this stuff. Man, I'd rather pay my little $300 a month that I'm paying now for my insurance than to sit there and pay even more in taxes to these people. I sat there and I sat there and think, was the government can barely run their own stuff that they've always ran, right? They can't run Social Security. That stuff is almost on the fence. From what I heard, by the time I get old enough to even get Social Security, that's just going to be gone. There ain't going to be nothing there. And really what it was is they were dabbling in it. They keep saying, oh man, you know, we're just not getting enough funds. Really what it was is something probably popped up. They took money out that sucker, put it in or something else, and they took so much that they can't put it back. That's what I think happened to Social Security. But they say, oh no, it's safe, it's safe, it's going to be safe all the way until you get old. I doubt that. I strongly doubt that. You have better odds of food stamps lasting until I get old before Social Security gets to that point. But that's why I invest in my 401k. I got 401k, Roth IRA. I mean, I'm trying to put some money away because I don't want to have to rely on any of these. But still, I kind of worry then though, because I remember in 2008 when the markets crashed or whatever, people were losing thousands and thousands upon money out of their 401ks. So that's kind of scary too. But back to this impeachment thing. Sorry, I got to get distracted and stuff like that. But back to this impeachment thing. It's not going to work. They're just trying to get the people who are on the fence, right? Get the people that are on the fence to change their mind, to make them feel like he's not going to win. But so that's all they're doing. They're trying to stretch it out, and they don't want to put their names on the vote. Okay, they don't put their name on the vote, especially if there's Democrats running Republican areas. See, a lot of these Democrats who won in these Republican areas won simply because they said that they were going to be able to work with this president. They said they weren't going to go there to start no crap. That they were going to go in there, they were going to work with this president, make stuff happen. Tell me how many laws have these people passed? Because to be honest, all I think I keep seeing is just resolutions to different ways of trying to get Donald Trump. I mean, they haven't posted a law that benefits anybody at all. At all. Now, I sat there and I've been trying to look up some of the things that they've done. You're more likely to find local laws passed before you find laws for the whole entire United States and stuff like that. But it's okay though. It's okay. Donald Trump's gonna win. I'm voting for him. I'm gonna let everyone know right now I'm voting for him. Okay, he's got mine. Okay. If you'd like me to try to talk to you about why you should vote for him too, I'd be happy to. Because tell me, what's changed? Has anything got better for y'all while everyone else was in charge? Has anything gotten better? At least now, right now, with the jobs numbers up, with the unemployment rates down, with more people getting off of food stamps and stuff like that. That's great. Think about how many people are getting off of food stamps. You know how much money that's saving for the country, and then that gets passed back to the country. You think about it, if you get more people off of food stamps, you can put more money towards other things. You can put a lot more money towards other things. What did they say? We're spending like $5 billion a month in food stamps. Hell, if we could save $2 billion, you know, we can start a whole another thing to help people. But you can't help people who ain't gonna help themselves. Okay? You can't do that. You can't sit there and just throw money at a problem. You know, if I sat there and had something going on with somebody and they're relying on me and they're constantly having problems, like they're like, oh man, I ain't got no money for food, I ain't got no money for my lights, I ain't got no money for my water, I don't have no money for the rent, and I sit there and I give them the money for the whatever they need to pay, right? And then the next month comes and then they need it again. I'm like, wait man, I just gave you some money. Why aren't you fixing what you did? See, there's one thing about giving somebody some money once in a while, right? You know, you're helping them out. They got into a rough patch, right? You know, because when you're helping them out, you're hoping that they're going to repay you, right? You're hoping that they're going to repay you. So that's the same way the government should be. It's like, hey, look, I'm helped you out so that you can go in to pay into taxes, so that I can help somebody else out, and then they can go pay in the taxes, and then the cycle continues. If we're only paying money out and we're not taking money in, then what happens is it puts a strain on everyone else who's making more money. See, I'm not making big money. I ain't making that money that where I'm like paying $1 million a year in taxes and this and that, right? You know, I pay a small fraction to what some of these rich people pay. But y'all keep attacking these rich people. I'm telling you, man, all they got to do is pack up their toys and say, I'm going home. They're going to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done funding for all. What if these rich people say, you know what? I'm done funding everything. Right? And then all the little systems that y'all got set up, that y'all rely on these tax-paying dollars to pay, gone. Every social program gone. So I wouldn't be so hard on these rich people. But you have to remember, though, you help make these people rich. Okay? Nobody told you to go out and buy the newest iPhone or newest system and stuff like that. You went and bought it because you wanted it. You thought you needed it. You thought it would make your life better. Whatever the case may be. You want to fit in with the crowd. How you gonna go to the people at iPhone, at Apple, and say, hey, look, I know I gave you $1,000 for that phone, and you're paying so many people's salaries, and you're paying a fee for running your organization in whatever state you're in, but then go, but you need to go on ahead and give me $200 of that back, okay? You're gonna have to give me some of that money back. You know, if you really want control, you can easily say, hey, look, I'm not paying no $1,000 phone. I'm not doing it, right? And not do it. And then you sit there, and what you're going to do is you're going to forcing these companies to start selling it for a better price, right? You're going to be like, hey, look, man, these $1,000 phones ain't selling. We're going to have to go down to some $800 phones. We're going to have to go down to some $600 phones. But everything that all these companies that y'all hate, you got to remember, though, they're paying someone's salary. Okay? They're paying for somebody to help make this country what it is. Okay? So even if they weren't paying that much in tax, if a corporation isn't paying that much in taxes, they're still paying people who are paying taxes. So that's just crazy to me. Okay? All right, when AOC ran Amazon out of New York, I bet them people were high. I'd be high, right? Because say for instance, if I'm working at McDonald's, right? I hear Amazon's coming to New York, and there's potential that you're gonna make some big money with the salary. You're making $7 an hour or $10 an hour. I don't know what the minimum wage out there in New York is, or what they pay the people in New York on a regular basis. But just imagine if you're making $12 an hour, right? And they say, hey, look, we're going to start this new Amazon company here with this warehouse here. We're going to start paying our people $18 an hour to move boxes and all this other stuff. You'd be like, I can't wait till Amazon gets in here. I'm putting in my application now, right? I want to be the first one in line. And then you hear this crap, hey, oh no, Amazon's not paying their fair share in taxes or whatever, and the government's giving them a tax break. Look, if you say, hey man, I'm gonna save you $1 million in taxes if you bring your company here and hire 150,000 workers, right? You got 150,000 people now paying taxes, or paying more in taxes because they're making more money. So that, it's just crazy. It's crazy to me. Okay? But these socialists now these days, man, just trying to take over everything. They're trying to sit there and they're going to try to overthrow our elections and overthrow our president. They got another thing coming, because you know what? Regardless if you're from the left or from the right, there's some things you should never stand for. Okay, you shouldn't stand for stuff like that, because you think about it. If that was a Democratic president in there, okay, all right, there's a Democratic president in there, and they sat there and they did that to y'all's president. Say Hillary won, right? Say Hillary won, and they did what y'all are doing to Donald Trump, to Hillary. Y'all wouldn't want to play that game. Y'all be like, nah, F this, F that, heck no. Y'all try to shoot it down right then and there. Y'all won't let it get that far. Well, that's what Donald Trump is trying to do. He's trying to say, hey, man, y'all getting out of line. I ain't done nothing wrong. And y'all dragging my name through the mud, and then you think I'm not going to act some kind of way? Look at these regular people. You say something bad about them, they're going to lose their crap. Right? Because they're going to say, oh, you need to talk to me with some respect. You're going to treat me with some respect. So why can't we treat our president with some respect? Right? Until that man does something that just outright says, hey, you know what? Yeah, this guy's got to go. Then that's when, everybody should stand up and say, you know what? He's wrong. He's doing some effed up stuff. But until then, man, y'all need to pump the brakes. But I sat there and I'm done for the day. I am getting home to sit there and take the kids to trick or treat and stuff like that in a little bit. So next time I make a video, I will post it, and we'll see how that next video goes. Because this one, I was kind of all over the place, a little ranting a little bit, but this impeachment stuff is getting out of hand. Okay, somebody needs to put a stop to this crap and go and get these socialists out of the office, because I'm gonna stop calling them Democrats, because they're not Democrats. Okay, stop doing that, because you know what? I remember back in the day when the Democrat name used to actually mean something. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll holla at y'all.